And here we are on my very first game of the EuroLeague. We are in the Veltins arena. That is looking quite nice, and look at that. We are getting ready for our very first game. I really like it that Chaves has the EuroLeague badge on the right shoulder, on the right arm I should say. That is incredible. I really like that. Oh my, that should have been the anthem of the EuroLeague, but I'm sorry, YouTube would demonetize me. And honestly, I really don't want that to happen, to be honest. It wouldn't be good for me, but we can see our team. I don't know what their team consists of, but I'm going to say ours. On the goalkeeper position, we have Maisonial. Center backs, we have Spahic and Bruno Alves. Right back, we have Giorza. Left back, we have Serrano. Attacking midfielders, we have Daniel, Kovalenko and Castelladine. Left winger, we have Ivo Rodrigues. Center forward, we have Stewart. And second striker, we have Arcus. And that is our very first opponent. Do I recognize Lucas Silva? I know that name. Chico Geraldes as well. Bacacetas. Not much. I don't know that many names from AEK Athens. But either way, we are here to win. And let's get to it. Our boys are ready. They have their badges. It's kind of weird that theirs actually has. They're not removed the thing that from their league. But either way, doesn't really matter. Hopefully, we get a win. Our very first EuroLeague game, and it starts off with the ball going out from the very first second. Right, Serrano has the ball, sends it over to Bruno Alves. Over to Serrano again, over to Castelladine over to Ivo Rodrigues, sends it to Kovalenko, over to Ivo Rodrigues. He still has the ball, but that was quite nasty. Tries a through ball, but he wasn't able to go to. Pounce has the ball. I think that's how you say it, Pounce or Ponce. Then to Lucas Silva, over to Chico. Bacacetas now has the ball. That was a foul. They take a quick one over to Pounce, over to Bacacetas, and they have scored the very first goal. Oh my. That was very quick. Alright then, we need to be wary that we might not even make it out of the group stage, to be honest. Really might not make it out of the group stage. Our team is okay, but theirs is slightly better. Actually, I don't really know how many stars I have. I'm gonna check and tell you guys next time we have a game. But yeah, that was just perfect. The through ball was perfect. The receiving was perfect. The getting it to the bottom right corner of the goal was perfect. All right then, let's get the ball rolling. Castelladine sends it over to Daniel, over to Serrano. Serrano has been elected my favorite player. He is in every single one of our attacks. Over to Arcus. Arcus is still unable to convert when the situation matters. Thank God that I have Stewart and Ivo Rodrigues, otherwise I don't know if I will be able to actually get anything done. Stewart now has the ball, sends it back to Bruno Alves, over to Serrano. Serrano sends over to Ivo Rodrigues, over to Castelladine, passes over to Ivo Rodrigues as well, over to Daniel at the center position. Arcus sends over to Stewart, back to Arcus, sends it over, I believe that was Castelladine, but it has been intercepted by one of AEK. I don't know how to say the name of the club. I'm gonna say AEK because I think that's how you say it in Portuguese, and I really cannot be bothered. Yeah, it was Castelladine, but we get a corner. Daniel will strike it right at the center. The goalkeeper punches it, something marvelous. And who did it strike to get so high up? Because that would have been a goal. It struck one of Ajax defenders. Castellin sends it over to the middle. Goalkeeper punches it again to one of the defenders. Goalkeeper again, and onto the woodwork. That should have been the equalizer. My God, that was a fantastic one, but unfortunately went to the woodwork. That was a horrible pass. Right, Bruno Alves is on point today. Castellin now has the ball over to Kovalenko, back to Castellin, over to Stewart, sends it over to Ivo Rodrigues. What were you doing, man? Why did you not even touch the ball? You are 74 rated. 74 rated. Why didn't you do a damn thing? I'm not going to try and say that name. Okay, Stewart has the ball once again, sends it over to Ivo, over to Arcas, and my God, that should have been the equalizer. We had two fantastic attempts at goal, but unfortunately we are not been able to equalize the game. One of them was this one, and the other one just barely hit the woodwork. And we are still losing, unfortunately. Hopefully we can equalize soon, because it will be bad for us if we actually lose the very first game of the EuroLeague when we had so many attempts. And that was something incredible. Fortunately, nothing came of it. But yeah, as I was saying, it would be bad for us to actually lose this game, because we had so many attempts and two of them should have been goals. We should be winning 2-1 right now, but unfortunately that is not the case. We are on the 39th minute. Over to Spahic, sends it over to Daniel, over to Kovalenko. Arcas now has the ball, sends it forward to Giorza, but his run has been cut. Still he tries to pass, but Stewart is unable to get the ball going. The goalkeeper touched it first, and that was that. Lucas Silva sends it over to Ponce. 0 added minutes. Ajax still has the ball, but it should be whistled for halftime sooner. Or like, there we go. Ajax Athens is winning against Chaves 1-0. Unfortunate, we had the attempts to equalize or even win. 6 shots, and how are we still not winning? I mean, we should be winning. We should be winning. Did I forget to mention that I actually raised the difficulty? I don't think I actually mentioned. But either way, I already raised the difficulty, so that might be why we haven't scored yet. Okay, Kovalenko now has the ball. He does a good run, and again Stewart, that was a great attempt, but again he went out of the goal. We should be winning 3-1 at least. This is a disaster. We should be winning by a huge margin, but unfortunately we are not. Oh well. Poati has the ball, has been intercepted by, I'm going to say Ivo Rodrigues, because I think that is Ivo Rodrigues. Stewart now has the ball, sends over to Arcas, tries to cross it to Ivo Rodrigues, but it is a corner. A defender deflected it to the outside. Daniel is going to cross the ball over to Arcas. Goalkeeper punches it, goes over to one of their attackers, Ponce. He has been a nuisance this entire game, and if they score a second one here, I will be utterly disappointed. Daniel now has the ball. You should be moving it fast. Here we go, over to Arcas. There you go, Arcas is running. Jorza now has the ball. We can cross it. Arcas crosses it. A shot, and a defender deflected it once again. Okay, Kovalenko has the ball, and another deflection by the defenders. Their defenders are on point for this game. I am unable to actually do anything, because everything I do ends up going against them. They either have the biggest luck in the world, or I'm really just the unlucky one. Right, Castelladine sends it forward, and I believe that hit a defender. Or am I mistaken? It hit a defender, so it is another corner. If it didn't hit and the ball just went wibbly wobbly, I'll be utterly disappointed. It went wibbly wobbly. I am utterly disappointed. Okay, Lucas Silva now has the ball. Over to Simões. Dauda, the goalkeeper. Sends it over to whatever that name is. Holt. Holt has been halted. Daniel now has the ball and he is sprinting. Don't get the ball out. Don't get the... My god, what kind of a pass was that? Okay, Arcus now has the ball. And well, I don't know what happened there. But it was a miserable state of affairs. Kovalenko now has the ball. Sends it over to Arcus. Over to Stewart. Over to Evers. Arcus is... And it is a defense by the goalkeeper. My god, we've had attempt after attempt after attempt, and we've yet to equalize. They had one attempt and they scored. And look how many we had and still no goal. Look at this. The goalkeeper just touched it, and that was enough. At least we have a corner. Hopefully we can get a goal out of here. I don't know who was the last one to touch it. Okay, it was one of mine. It is a goal kick, unfortunately. Simões sends it over to Lucas Silva, over to Borisiuk. Gianniotas. Seriously, we should be winning this by a large margin, and yet we are losing 1-0. Because my strikers are unable to convert, and that is quite bad. Okay, Arcus now has the ball. He can sprint a little bit. Header's been intercepted, but we've got it back. Okay, at least score one. Ah, damn it. We're going to lose this. We're going to lose this, and we should have won. Kovalenko now has the ball, sends over to Stewart, over to Arcus, back to Stewart, over to Castelladine, and the goal! What a beautiful, beautiful goal by Castelladine! Where was that all those minutes ago? We should have had like 5 of those. And yet we've only equalized. We've only equalized on the 86th minute. That is quite impressive that we actually managed to do something like that, but we should be winning. We should be winning by a large margin. But look at that beauty. The goalkeeper, he almost did not even move. He just fell on the ground. That was a perfect goal. Castelladine, you are a marvel. 0 added minutes. Come on, get the ball now. Let's attack, and let's hopefully get a goal right now. The referee is gonna. Oh, maybe not. We have a chance to score the second, and no! By the skin of the teeth, we should have had the win. We should have. This team is worse than ours. We should have won. My god. What a hectic game. Okay, at the end of the game, we had 55% of the ball possession, and we had 13 shots, 5 of them on target. I'm not going to read all of these all of these games because there are a lot of them. So I'm only going to read the ones from our group, which is Roma and Feyenoord. Roma won 1-0, and I'm going to read the ones that are the clubs that are from Portugal. So Benfica won against Wolfsburg 4-1. That is quite incredible. Anything else? Braga drew with Venlo 0-0. I don't see Sporting anywhere. There we go. They lost against Maclab. I don't know. They lost 2-0. And I believe that is... and Vitória Football Club drew 0-0. Okay then, that is all the games. We should have won that game. We should have won 5-1 that game, but we drew, and their goal was not even that... Well, it was a good goal, but we should have won. We really should have won. Okay, as you can see from the title screen, we have defeated Porto, but you'll never guess by how much. We won 4-0 on their home stadium. And the other game, we drew 2-2 with Sporting. They are now at 3.5 stars. Porto is 4 stars. And yet, their track record is 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses. At this time, yeah, that is quite impressive, to be honest. Actually, I want to see team info. I want to see how many stars. Okay, so Portimonense have 2 stars, Belenenses 2.5, Benfica have 4 stars. Okay, let me just check. 79, 76, 76 with Porto. 79, 70. So Benfica is better. We are 3 stars. And we are a little bit better than Braga. So that is very, very good. We have a good amount of players. 79, 76, 76. Okay, we are not that bad. So I don't know how we won so badly against Porto 4-0, but we drew against Sporting. The rest, it's all 2, 3 stars, 2.5, 2, I believe 3.5. Yeah, that is it. So is there... So Braga have 3 stars, we have 3. Vitória, both Vitórias have 3, so we are basically on par in terms of stars. We are in 4th position because Benfica, Porto and Sporting are the 3 best. We are getting there. We're actually getting... We're getting quite good. So now we're actually going to be playing against Feyenoord. This is going to be quite a game, won't it?